Hello, welcome to Corky's Tea Time. Let's talk about jars. Let's talk about jars, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things. Jars. Here's an example of some jars that I love. These are from Ikea. And let's see, how would we pronounce it? Korken. Okay. These are from Ikea, and I will go ahead and unbox them right now and open one up to give you a demo of what they are like. I just absolutely love them. They are great to put my homemade spices in and seasonings, and they were a great deal. There were the 3 jars in the package at Ikea. One of my favorite places to shop. And it's got the hinge lid. See? The hinge lid. And you just take the paper out. And it has the ring. The little rubber ring. And I just put it on the back. You know. Here, let's lower this camera down so we have a better view. Okay, just a moment. Okay. So here we go. Here's the little jar, and it has the hinged lid, and it comes with the little rubber ring, and I just place that on the jar, and I like to put my little rubber ring so the little tip, that little point, is in the back of the jar. I see some people have them in the front. Really, it doesn't matter. It's just your personal preference. That's all. And so I'll slip this on real quick. If I can do it. Almost there. No, I'm going to take more than a minute. So anyways, cute little jars. Probably total of 4 inches tall with the lid. They are perfect for putting my herbs, dried herbs and seasonings in. Just perfect. So now we have that aside. Okay. And then we come over here. Put it so it won't fall. I love those little jars. And then over here we have some mason jars, and I found these on the shelf in the canning section in the grocery store, and I had never seen anything like this before. These are hinged. They have the plastic seal on the lid, and they're by Mason, and it says 2-piece clamp jar set. And it says 24 ounces each, okay? And it just really is surprising what it says on here. Perfect storage solution for every room, classic embossed design, ideal for making preserves and jams. Can you imagine 24-ounce jelly jar? How would you can in this? How would that happen? I'm using one of the jars for pickling salt because it's in a cardboard box and I just don't want it to fall apart, you know, and get icky and everything. And on the top though it says Mason Craft and Store, Craft and More, vintage style. This is Americana vintage style, Craft and More, Mason. But over here on the label, this is ideal for making preserves and jams. Wide mouth for easy filling. Airtight sealable clamp lids. Durable mason glass construction. Now these are big jars. Okay? They are big. They really are big. Why? How? Let me unbox it for you so I can show you a little bit more. It's a nice little box that they come in. That way if you want to put them on the shelf side by side, that's a nice little box to keep them from clanging to each other. Come on, pull apart, rip it open. Let's do it. Pretend like it's Christmas. Get it open. Let's get one out. Come on. Got to get it over the clamp and over the jar. Here we go. And it has the measurements on the side. Right there are the measurements. Okay, and it says Mason on both sides. And on the other sides, both of them have measurements. And it measures out 24 ounce on this side closest to me. And then on this side here, it has the milliliters. But it says Mason Craft and More. These are big. Look at that. It takes 2 hands to hold these up. These are big jars. How could you put jelly in here and think it's going to be any good? It would be ideal, I guess, for a very large family. But I think the jelly and the jam would turn before you could use it all, unless you use it rapidly. But I would like to know, how would you can in this? Not that I do any canning, not that I'm going to can anything. I'm just using it to store salt in, but I was just wondering, you know. And these were on sale in the canning section, the 2 in the package. It was $6. I figured $3 a jar, that's not bad. And, but like I said, 2 hands to hold this jar. 24 ounces of jelly, that's a lot of jelly. How do you can it? If you would you please let me know? And like it says, it's a hinged lid. Open it up there. Oh boy. Yeah, that's a tight little seal. Does that feel like silicone? Yeah, it feels like silicone. This little ring right here. I have no idea how anybody could can in this. It's so huge. You know? Let me know what you think. What would you do? Like I said, I'm just going to be putting my canning salt in it. The pickling salt, you know. I thought I was going to make pickles. I tried making the dilly beans. Didn't like it. No. So, I just don't want to toss out the box of salt, so I'm just going to put the salt in one of these jars. And, so, let me know what you would do with jars this size, okay? And, thank you, and have a great rest of the day. And I will talk to y'all later. Now that we talked about jars, large jars. Oh, I'm only holding it with one hand because it's empty. And we talked about small jars. Yep. Large and small. Their uses. Okay. Have a great rest of the day. I will talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.